Today I am in the beautiful city of Bath, and the reason I'm here is to run the Bath 2 Tunnels Greenway. It's a route that will lead us out of the city, down through Claverton to Dundas, then across country to Midford, where we're going to join the old Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway track bed. We're going to follow that up through the 2 tunnels, the first being Combe Down Tunnel, which is the UK's longest cycle through tunnel. That will lead us to Devonshire Tunnel. We'll continue along the old Somerset and Dorset to come back into Bath on Bristol side and back to the start line, which is more or less where I'm at now. So we're at the start, and this is where we're going to finish, hopefully in less than 2 hours, because I'm probably going to get lost. Always happens. Let's get into it. Just over a mile out. This is already turning into a fantastic run. Definitely going to be doing this a good few times this summer. Absolutely awesome. Seriously, if you got this on your doorstep and you don't take advantage of it, you really need to sit down and have a think about what direction your life's going in. Absolutely stunning. Check it out. Bit of free advertising for Canal Holidays there. 3 miles out now. This absolutely stunning. Claverton. We are approximately 4 miles into the run, and I'm about to get wet feet. Oh, I hate wet feet. So this is kind of the first landmark of the route. It's a very popular swimming area over there in the river. Very Tom Sawyer. Not my sort of thing. Just to the left are the main railway lines that come up from Bradford-on-Avon to Bath. And to the right, we're still following this lovely canal. And this is, honestly, I'm not going to shut up about this. It really is. It's one of the most awesome runs so far I've ever done. Absolutely stoked. So this is Dundas. The canal behind me goes over the top of the railway lines. So over there. But we have to continue over this little bridge, Kennet and Avon Canal, and we're down here towards Radstock. There we go. Little technical. There's the railway line coming under the aqueduct there. Okay, I've lost a good 5 to 10 minutes. Be very careful if you're running this route. Just after Dundas, you'll come up to like a dead end, a visitor centre, which is up behind me. Warminster Road goes over the top, and all of a sudden the route signs disappear. So hang on, a bit of technical. Technical running required. So I've found the trail again. Now we'll carry on. But just yeah, be careful of that. Monkton Coombe School. It's only a couple hundred yards along that track after the viaduct. And you're taking a right turn, which takes you up past the school on your left. Cycle route 24. There you go. We're up here. Oh. Slippery. Up to Church Road. Take a left. Twisty turny, Monk's Coombe. So we come up past that school, take a left on the church lane. We've just done a 90-degree right, 90-degree left. And we're going to take the first left just along here to get us back on the cycle route. Cyclists, runners, there are many 4x4 vehicles. And lots of only driving for the school run type people on these lanes. Now I'm not in high visibility clothing, which I should be, because honestly these people don't have eyes. Four-wheel drive, they own the road. So on this section, seriously, I can't stress enough, you got to take it easy. Keep your ears open. This is madness. Being stopped again, can you believe it? I'm on foot and I'm stuck in traffic. This is beautiful. Tucking Mill. Check that out. So, after Tucking Mill, you're looking for this sign, the Two Tunnels Greenway, and here it is. We're onto the Greenway, turn right. Look at this. Now, I have goosebumps. My dad, back in his day, rest his soul, worked on the steam engines on the Somerset and Dorset. He would have worked trains up and down here. He'd have worked trains up and down here when it was a functioning single line. This is incredible. So this is the first time since his last time that a member of his family has travelled along this route. This is absolutely awesome. It's crazy. I'm choked. It was a perilous road getting here once I came off the canal path. That was so worth it just to run this. Now we are starting to climb. We're climbing up towards the first of the tunnels, which is Coombe Down. Midford's behind us. There was a little station there. They would pick up a token which gave them authority to be on a single line, and up they'd come, climbing up the bank. Okay, this is a climb. I think I'd rather be working a steam train up here, but absolutely awesome to be running it. Here we go. This is Coombe Down Tunnel. Now, I'm going to take a moment to pause here. I'll explain why in a bit. Oh my God, that was awesome. That was insane. Okay, even the Garmin kept running, which is great. Right, pitch black through there. There are lights, but you can kind of see where you're going. I am so running that again. Absolutely awesome. Right, there was a story about this tunnel, which I was going to tell you at the other end. I'll tell it now as we're climbing up through here towards Devonshire Tunnel. So back in 1948, my dad was 18, and it was one of his first turns working on the footplate. October, stormy night. They were down at Midford with 30 trucks loaded with ammunition and bombs. Single engine, pulling it up here, up this gradient. When they got the Coombe Down Tunnel there, back at the other end, the locomotive had a problem, came grinding to a heap, and of course the tunnel doesn't have ventilation shafts, so they couldn't stop in the tunnel. They had to roll backwards back out to the open air. And of course, as he rolled backwards, brought the locomotive to a stand, and halfway along the train, one of the couplings snapped. And back in those days, the only brakes were on the engine, so whatever broke away rolled all the way back down the bank to Midford. That's a long way to roll, and a lot of bombs. Thankfully nothing bad other than that happened. They went back down, re-hooked up, but to get up this bank they had to get another locomotive, and that came from Bath, so that would have come down here to rescue them and pull them back up over the top of here. The spooky coincidence of it all was the locomotive that broke down was numbered 53809. The one that came to rescue them, 53808. And they're the only two of that class of steam locomotive that survive in preservation today. So this whole experience is massive for me, and I'm absolutely stoked to have run this today. Definitely going to see more of this route in the future. So wherever you are, Dad, this one's for you. So here we are, Devonshire Tunnel. We're going to plunge back into darkness again. I'll see you the other end. So there we are. That's the two tunnels, Coombe Down and Devonshire. We now follow the track bed of the old Somerset and Dorset all the way now till we get to Oldfield Park in Bath. So we're over the top of the gradient. That's just behind me. Downhill now all the way to Oldfield Park. We're about 10 miles in and going strong. Okay, this is where the old track crosses the Great Western Railway from Bristol to London. We're taking the first left, sadly leaving the Somerset and Dorset behind us. Now it's all streets, which is never as much fun. So just over 11 miles behind us, we're now negotiating Bath streets. We're actually going to cross over the River Avon now, over what they call the sluice. We're going to join the canal, and we're going to join the path that'll take us back to where we started after a little bit of lefting and righting. But I'm still bowled over by what an incredible run this is. Massive shout out to Sustrans. That route I think is well subsidised by Wessex Water. So a huge shout out to everyone who maintains, sponsors, looks after it. Absolutely insane run. Love it. This is the first of 5 structures that we'll run under before we turn off. So if you're going to run this, saves you continuously looking at your map. Once you come over the sluice, count 5 structures, and then the path is going to branch off left to take us into town. Well, that sucks. We're going to divert off the route. So I'm going to have to revert the sat nav. Okay, this is a bit rubbish. The river path is closed. So we're following Upper Bristol Road into the centre and back to the finish. So a bit of a diversion. We're no longer on the Bath Two Tunnels Greenway, but you know, can't have it all. Right, Beaufort Square. We are back on the route. Okay. A little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, Bridge Street, and this brings us just where we started. And that's it. So that's it. 12 3/4 miles of the Bath Two Tunnels Greenway. What an absolute mental run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There's no way you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I'll see you in the next video.